Do you have this experience? Motivation is like caffeine. When you have it and you're all fired up, it's great. But then when it wanes, you're left like it's a crash and burn, like an energy drink in the wrong time zone or a daisy in the desert. Because it is difficult, near impossible, to stay motivated all the time, right? To keep that energy up all the time. We do need a little ebb and flow in most things that we do in our life. And so in my experience, I'm going to share with you today the top 3 reasons why it's difficult to stay motivated and what you can do about it. I'm Elle Graniel, the founder of Truespeak, an expert in intra and interpersonal communication for over 25 years, and so much more. So today, let's talk about motivation. And the thing about motivation is, number one, we need to choose it, right? We have to decide to be motivated about something. Sometimes we think things just hit us and we get really hyped up about it or motivated about it, but we do have to allow it to begin with. So the first thing is awareness, and that's not one of the top 3. It's just I want you to start by knowing how much power you have and the choices that you make. So number one is the reason why it's hard to stay motivated is you have too much knowledge. And it's hard to go through all of that knowledge and make a plan and decide where you want to go. And the other thing is, many people keep seeking motivation and seeking motivation. So you go to the workshops and the seminars and you get the coaches and all of that kind of thing. But then when it's done, it's done. And the snap back to where you were before is not only fast and sometimes painful, but on occasion we end up even less motivated than we were before the whole thing started because we feel disappointed, right? In ourselves. And it doesn't have to be that way. So the first thing is know that you know too much. Stop seeking more knowledge to give you the motivation you need to chase after those things that you'd like to accomplish and acquire. And use what you know, which leads to step 2, an accountability partner. Many of us are lone wolves. This includes me. And that's why I have a tribe. That's why I have accountability partners. And I'm in networking groups and all of that kind of thing because you can draw on the energy of other people to help keep you motivated. It's not all on you, right? So it's really important that you have accountability. I had picked on coaches just a second ago, but coaches are the best way to get stuff done, man. I am not kidding you, especially when there's money on the line. When you pay a coach, you show up and you get your stuff done. If you need help finding accountability, either for free or for professional, let me know. I would love to give you a lot of pointers based on what you're interested in being motivated in. Okay, and then that's going to bring us to step 3. So you know that you've got too much information, so you're going to make a plan of action with what you already know. And then you're going to find a tribe or accountability or something like that that's going to help you stay focused. So even when you're down, you're going to show up. That's why it's really great if you're going to work out, right? To have a workout buddy. And then lastly is to remember it's all external. So when you're seeking those external ways to stay fired up, and by all of that is what I just talked about, right? Accountability groups, coaches, all of that. And the point that I want really to drive home with this right now is it has to be here. It has to come from your heart. It has to be something that already is firing you up. Now, sometimes we need to get things done that don't fire us up, and that's when you really lean heavily into accountability because it's not coming from your heart. Find those things that light you up. Make a list of things that you want to do, that you want to be a part of, that you want to add to your life, and then go through those steps of knowing you have enough. How can you get it and who can help you? Okay, so be careful for external motivation, especially if it's something that you want for yourself, because it has to be about you. There's nothing selfish or narcissistic about really wanting something with passion, desire, and going after it. So once again, I'm Elle Graniel, your benevolent leader, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with you again next week. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, follow, share All of those things, they light me up, they make my day. I love to share my gifts and talents with the world, and I can't do it without you. You can also hop on my calendar and I can show you how to get the specific accountability that you need for your situation. So, again, until next week, my friends, stay happy and healthy.